What up guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys 10 things you guys need to start doing to start placing in these Fortnite zero build tournaments. Alright, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe, but let's get right into it. Okay, starting off, the weapons. You want to have a good and strong loadout for your team and by yourself. So what I mean is I advise everyone in your squad to use the red eye. The AUG, since it just got released, I've been using it a bit. If you like it, you can use it, but I feel like in zero build, the red eye is still a move. You just shoot people from so far since it has a red dot sight, and for controller players, it's so much easier to fight with for long range. So that's why I think the red eye is the best AR to use in zero build. And then the second is your shotgun, which is basically your second most important. Your AR in zero build is most important because you're not really gonna fight a lot of people with shotguns. I mean, you will, but like your AR does more damage and more significant health and damage to other players than your shotgun. So the shotgun I like to use is the auto. Just because I only run 2 weapons, it's just I don't want to be carrying a shotgun that only has 3 shots like the Thunder when I'm playing squads and I need to potentially kill all 4 of them, or 3 or 2, and I only have 3 shots, so I'm sitting there reloading while my teammates getting killed, you know? So I like to run the red eye and the Maven auto. Those are the 2 guns I only use. And then since there's no shockwave bows or any bows in comp, me and my team try to get a full squad of hammers just for mobility. If you get in a bad spot, you can dip out and maybe recover from it, or if zone's far away, you can just quickly rotate as a team and bunker. So yeah, that's my 3 weapons that you guys should use in zero build. The next up thing you guys should do is utility. Okay, so I know there's not a lot of util in this game. So bunkers are mainly your only source of cover besides the bunkers. Besides the cow catchers. So I advise at least 2 of your people in your squad to carry bunks. So I would say max 4 bunks in your squad. You could have 6, but it's kind of overkill. And then this is the new meta. People need to get on the meta with the shields. The shields are so good. If you have 2 of them, you can hold anyone out for how long you want, because you can hold your shield, and then once it goes down, you can use your teammates, and then once yours is charged up, you can do it again, and it's a constant thing. You can also shoot through it if you're holding it. You can shoot through it, and it's so OP. You guys need to definitely start carrying the shields. I don't see a lot of people carrying it in these cups, but it's highly lethal for you guys to win more games. The third thing that you guys need to consider is your POIs and off spawn. So we elected to land Anvil Square. Me and my team were very good at fighting off spawn, so we're landing here, and we're confident that we have the best drop at castle to 50-50 and just kill everyone. Yeah, we may die sometimes, but when we get out or when we get uncon, we're gonna be hella stacked. And if we win the POI, we're gonna be walking out with 8 kills, as you can see right now. So what I'm trying to say is, if you're like a more passive team, you don't want to land where other kids are landing, don't land Anvil Square, Citadel, Faulty. All those named POIs that are sure to have at least 2 teams there every game, or 1. You guys can land splits. I know it's squads, but try to maybe land at like a different split that you guys can get enough loot and get hammers. So yeah, in off spawns, like you can't really afford to die in the duo cups and squad cups too much. Like maybe 2-3 games you can, but that's pushing it. So yeah, just find a draw set that works for your team, practice it in pubs, and perfect it fighting off spawn, because fighting off spawn with your team is the most important. You guys need to have the best comms. Alright, the next one is power spot. So there's a lot of things you need to consider when finding a power spot. So if you have the forecast perk, you can use that to take advantage of power spots, because there's no shockwaves or shockwave bows to shockwave you off of height and make you just die and out of position. So try to get to power positions. You can look for kills end game or early game. As you can see here, we're going up at the massive hill just trying to find kids. since everyone's going to be under us, and just look out to see if we can have a free rotation since we can see everyone. End game is the most important for power positions. You just gotta know when to do it. Just if you see someone like they're fighting on height, you can maybe shockwave hammer and fight that, but you'll learn it once you keep on playing. But yeah, you just gotta know when to play pause positions, and you guys will start doing good. Okay, the next one is the meta. So as you know, zero build, when they add a new weapon, they tend to change the meta a lot in zero build. As you can tell, the shield, the guardian shield added to the game, it's a huge deal in zero build. Not a lot of people know it, but I'll tell you that it is OP when you use it correctly. So start running that in your loadouts. Like I said, you guys can definitely hop on the meta. The AUG came out yesterday. I don't think it's better than a red eye, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's better for early game or like mid game, and then end game you switch to a red eye. I don't know, or the opposite. But the red eye I feel like is still the best, but who knows? Maybe I'm gonna get beamed by the AUG if I keep on playing with it. All right, the next one is rotation. So your team needs to have rotations on point. I've died countless times in a squad catch-ups because either we rotate too late or too early, and we stay up on a hill where two kids can pinch us from different directions. We died so much times, and that's why we was 2 places out of money in the last zero build squad cash cup, because 2 or 3 of our games we ended up going down pretty early because we rotated onto this hill, we hesitated, we didn't throw any bunks, we were very exposed, we let a team sneak up and they killed us. And then the other game we went to the same exact hill, and then zone was coming in and we got pinched. So it was just nothing we can do. We had to hammer out, and it was just not a good look. So definitely rotations come with playing zero build and all the tournaments, so it takes practice and IGLing, just learning when is the right time. Number 8 is callouts and decision making. So your squad really has to be on point when you're making decisions and calling out. If your IGL or one of your teammates just doesn't call out or doesn't say anything that you need to know before doing stuff, like, it could totally ruin your game. Decision making, you need to be decisive. You can't be like, we should go over here. Wait, no, actually, we go here. Just say a call and do it. If you die, then oh well, it's your fault. You just go next, but you learn from it. I've died many times, like I said, because we're indecisive on where to rotate and what to do, and it just makes your comms cluttered because everyone's going like, yo, what are we doing? I don't know, man. So make sure you guys have clear comms and callouts, and make sure you guys have quick, fast, decisive decision making when rotating. Yeah, it may be a bad call, but hey, at least you're quick with it. You'll learn from the next time. Number 9, fighting. So as a squad, you guys need to be fighting in unison. You guys need to be fighting as a squad, not a solo. I've seen a lot of people push in fights. They think they're a solo. They don't play as a team. You guys need to start playing as a team when fighting. Like I said with the other one, callouts. Call out how much damage you do. Single out people when you can with ARs if it's a long range fight. It's just common things that you guys need to start doing. So if I hit a kid like 80 or cracked them, I need to tell my teammates how much I did it for and what skin, so we can single them out and make the fight a 4v3 instead of a 4v4, but one of them is weak. And also, you can also try to bait people, so you don't always have to shoot. You can run around, bunk, and then have your teammates look at them while they're shooting at you. Just many things that you guys can fight, but make sure you guys fight in unison. It takes practice and it takes time, but if you guys play pubs, you guys will definitely get better at fighting. Just don't fight as a solo, fight as a squad. Alright, the last thing, it kind of goes with fighting, it's the focusing in endgame. So when you're on height, or whenever you're in a power position and you see teams rotating, the freest kill you can ever think, this meta is so easy to pick off a kid and kill them, is with the red eye. So call out where they are, what skin, and then like where exactly you're gonna shoot them, and like countdown, like 3, 2, 1. So you all shoot at the right time, so the guy doesn't have enough time to react to either throw a shield down or bunker. I've done this many times with my squad because we're just in unison. We know what we're doing. I say, yo, shoot the left kid or back kid 3, 2, 1, and then we all shoot them, and we're able to get a knock and able to kill a squad just from killing one. So it's very important because killing squads in early game and like mid game-ish really helps out your loot and better positioning, and it just thins out the lobby and makes it easier for you. So definitely start focusing and just calming which skins to single out. And then endgame kind of goes with focusing. Like endgame, you need to make fast decisions. You need to focus on which guys you're gonna shoot, your biggest threats. So if I'm sitting on this like in zone, okay, and there's another team in zone and they're not shooting at me, okay, but then there's another team that has to rotate into us and they're shooting at us constantly, they need to rotate, they're doing damage. It doesn't make sense to shoot at this other team that's in zone, that's not shooting at us, and it's not our threat because they're in zone, so they don't have to push us. So you guys just need to know when and what to focus in the end game so you guys don't get jumped in on by a squad. So like I said before, if there's a team in zone with you and they're not shooting at you, or they're shooting at you a little bit, you don't need to worry about them. Don't get mad and start shooting them back. Start looking at teams that are not in zone, that need to rotate into you, that could possibly kill you or threaten you, you know? And those are the 10 things that you guys need to start doing to start placing in money. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.